Hopefully things are alright now. Alright, so I guess we're good to go. Hello everyone. I'm Nacho and I'm gonna be playing this very interesting video game. That's called Grandia Paratroopers. I will be explaining a lot about this game as soon as I start, but yeah, looks like we're good to go. So Austin, who's gonna be my restreamer. If you're ready, I'm gonna give you the countdown. But first I need to name the main character. I love this, by the way. And since RPG Limit Break has been so kind to let us have this marathon on this channel, let's name our character. RPG LB. Alright, so I'm gonna start now. Let's count down in 3, 2, 1, go. So the main character doesn't like the name we gave to him, but don't worry, he's gonna use it on the on the battle menus and on the pause menus. But yeah, this is, well, hello everyone, again I am Nacho and I will be playing Grandia Paratroopers. And this is a Game Boy Color game. It's a very interesting game for sure. It's a game that's based around Grandia 1 in a way, the game we just saw. And yeah, at the start of the game, basically we are in high school and we got this bully here who wants to have a Pokemon fight with us. So we just play some video games. But yeah, this is essentially a Grandia card game. You can think of it as it's like Grandia meets Pokemon trading card game. This is a card game, by the way, and cards are really important in this game. But yeah, this is an actual game, by the way. Alright, so at the start, our protagonist, RPG Limit Break, basically we get pushed aside and we lose our Game Boy, so we need to go and retrieve it. So yeah, now we can start playing the game. The first thing we need to do is we need to run around high school collecting some items and some gold that we are going to be needing later on. But yeah, so far this game has nothing to do with Grandia, but just wait. But yeah, basically we need to go into this haunted gym to try and find our Game Boy. So very important here, I need to say sure to Mizuki, and that saves 1 second, so that's really important. But yeah, now we're here, we can explore this place, and hopefully I'm gonna get everything I need, because on the last, 3 runs I've done of this, I've forgotten at least 1 item here, and that can be bad. But yeah, we found our Game Boy. The game system. So now we need to find our friends. And this item is important. Oh, but yeah, this game you're going to hear a lot of the Grandia songs we all know and love, but in 8-bit format, so I hope you all are all ready for that. But yeah, now we found our friends, but there's this magical tornado that's going to suck everyone in. And yeah, what just happened? Hey, who's that? That's a familiar face. Yo, it's you! And it's Buffy! So we get to see some familiar faces. So basically we got sucked into the Grandia universe now. And Liete is also here. So let's go talk to her. So yeah, essentially we got trapped into this by some magical tornado for whatever reason. Oh yeah, and that's Fina, by the way. Maybe you saw her before somewhere. Yeah, essentially Liete here explains that in order to go back to our world, by the way, I need to make a disclaimer right here. I am by no means, I am only a speedrunner, so I know nothing about the story of this game, so I'm gonna be taking a few liberties explaining stuff. Hopefully you all will find a place in your heart to forgive me. But yeah, essentially we need to go to a tower of whites, a tower in here, and to enter the tower we need to find 3 keys in here, so that's like the main plot motivation behind this game, so obviously that's what we need to do. And there's a lot of text at the start of the game. But yeah, we do need to find our friends. Also, this is like the cutscene where the main character remembers, oh that's right, we need to find our friends as well. That's also important. But yeah, hey, look at that. That's the new mascot of Paratroopers. So this strange creature appears out of nowhere, and apparently she likes us, but Yuhi is really mean to the poor thing. But yeah, I'm gonna also take this is a very good song, by the way. I'm gonna try and also take this opportunity to explain a bit about the battle system, because battles in this game are going to go by kind of fast, ideally, of course. So yeah, this is a card game. Basically, cards are your attacks, and oh, by the way, we got a party now. But yeah, you attack with cards. This entire game revolves around cards. You get cards, you equip cards, you level up cards, you power up cards. And hang on, I need to do a bit of menu here. Since this is a speedrun, I'm gonna be disabling battle animations, obviously because it is faster. But yeah, cards are really important in this game. They are your main way of attacking. And yeah, this game also in battle, there is like an action meter at the bottom of the... I'm gonna get into a battle soon, so you're going to see it. But yeah, there's an action gauge at the bottom, and in there, your characters first are going to be moving from right to left, and that's like their waiting phase. And when they get to the left side of this action meter, you can use an attack. And the important thing is that you can select where in the action meter you are going to place this attack. And this is, oh, by the way, that's Guido, another familiar face. And where you place this attack in the action bar is going to determine how strong it is, but also how long it takes you to execute the attack. So here we're gonna see a quick fight, basically. So we wanna shot with Sue, we're gonna place it on 4 so we can wait a bit, and then Fina's going to burn one of the slimes. And now I can skip. Basically skipping what does is skips my turn. Oh, and another resource in this game is AP, which is action points. Action points are where you need what you need to use action cards, of course. So yeah, this is the first area, this is the 3C, and we need to collect a bunch of items here as well. Most of them we are going to end up selling them, but some of them are going to be very useful. And this is a fight I'm going to farm for a bit because I need some drops. Basically I need some cards. So there are many types of cards in this game. You got weapon cards, which are separated in different types of weapons, of course. You got axe, mace, sword, all of that. And you also have magic cards, as you can imagine. Oh, I need to shot this guy, not smash. Magic cards, which follow the same magic system as the original Grandia. So you have fire, wind, water, and earth, and you can combine them. Right, 3 drops. This is very good luck. I'm gonna farm 1 more drop just to be absolutely safe. And another type of card are what are called monster cards. And monster cards are very useful for this run because another thing you can do in this game is you can, in a process that's called synthesize, you can mix cards one with one another. So you can. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. Oops. But yeah, I'm sorry about this. I need to farm 1 more card and I'm gonna be good to go. But yeah, you can mix cards, and that's really important for this speedrun. Because that's one way you can get really strong and overpowered weapons in this game really early. And that's key to this game, because obviously we're not going to really grind or anything. Oops, I fell down. We're just going to rush it to the end. But yeah, we are good to go now. Yeah, I dropped a few frames. Hopefully it won't happen anymore. Yeah, this is our first, like, pseudo boss fight. But Fina, the good thing about Fina is that she starts a really high level, so she just kills things in 1 hit. Which is fairly convenient. But yeah, the idea here is that we need to find a leaf so we can traverse the river. And also you are going to be finding these fruits around here. And these are Pinky fruits, and they are going to give Pinky, our mascot, new skills. So for instance, now we are going to get a new skill. But first... Hey, look at that. It's our boy Justin. So Justin is here to join the party and also send Sue home because Sue is too young to be here, apparently. She's too weak, and that's kind of rude of Justin, to be honest. But yeah, that's Justin for you. So yeah, now we get Justin, and now we can board the leaf we just got. And the Pinky skill we just got, Pinky Reach, which is like this sort of tongue that extends. Alright, so here we're going to do our first mixing, so we can synthesize. And we're going to mix Fina's Burn with one of these monster cards. And the good thing here is that we can re-roll the result we're going to get, the outcome, until we get what we want, which is Burn Flare in this case. So now we have Burn Flare, and it's been like, what, 8 minutes? And Burn Flare is going to be really useful. So this is the first actual dungeon, which is extremely short. We just need to run around, hit a few switches, wipe these enemies with Fina. Now we got Burn Flare. Burn Flare is an AoE attack, so it's gonna kill everything in 1 hit. So yeah, we need to warp around, hit a couple switches, and we're ready to face the first boss. The first boss with our setup is kind of a really simple fight, but hopefully it's gonna give me a bit of time to explain a bit more about the battle mechanics in this game. So yeah, this is the first key we can get, and obviously there's a scary thing guarding it. So bosses in this game are comprised of 3 parts. You got the main body and 2 other parts, in this case 2 hands. So yeah, we're going to start placing our cards. So we got Burn Flare and we got Burn and Justin. So we're going to place them one after another on the action bar. And what that does is it's going to give me a chance to set up a combo. So there we go. When you place two of your characters one after another, and the first one uses an attack that can trigger a combo, then you have a chance to do so. And that's gonna do massive damage, and it's gonna kill both hands, and it's gonna leave the actual tree really close to death. Oh, he's alive with like 9 HP. And I got another combo. Okay, that combo was useless, and it's gonna be a bit of time waste. But yeah, the strength is defeated. But oh, look out! With its final breath, the evil tree attacked Fina and poisoned her. And as you can imagine, it's not regular poison, it's story-driven poison, so we cannot use an antidote to heal her. Which means that, unfortunately, Fina's gonna be out of the party for a while. And that's really unfortunate, because Fina is a really useful character in this run. But yeah, clearly now we need to find an antidote. A story antidote to heal Fina. So we need to go. Lieta sends us to the volcano where Alma is. Alma, another well-known character. Because she might have some antidote. But yeah, this time Sue is gonna join us. Oh yeah, another aspect of this run that can be really important are what are called platinum cards, and platinum cards are max level cards. And here I can buy one, but the one I get is random, so hopefully I'm gonna get a good one. So let's see, what do I get? I got Burn Flare, which is very good. So platinum cards are... Oh, by the way, cards in here have levels. And obviously the way you progress in the game is by leveling up your cards, obviously, so they get stronger. And you can do that by mixing them with other cards as well. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, this game also has some sick side-scrolling action. So look at this. Look at the boy go. But yeah, platinum cards are really useful for a couple of reasons. One is that obviously they are incredibly strong since they are max level. And two, we can use them also, we can feed those cards to other cards to power them up as well. So yeah, we need to get a few items here, a couple safeties, a couple cool stuff, and a very important card for the next boss. Oh, but that's some gold, also useful. Gold is also going to come in very handy, since later on we do want to buy a couple more platinum cards. But yeah, Crackling, we just got Crackling there. And Crackling is also going to be extremely useful for this next boss, which is, by the way, one of the hardest boss fights in the game. But yeah, this guy takes a bite of Justin for whatever reason, because there's a magic key there, and we cannot get it, but somehow Pinky found a Pinky Fruit. So Pinky's gonna get a new skill, Pinky Throw, and this is gonna allow us to throw Pinky to hit switches that are far away. Oh, that's... oh no! Right, so let me see if I can dodge... Ah, I cannot dodge that. So that dodging that enemy is pixel perfect, and I failed it. It's really difficult. But it's okay, we can run from most random encounters. So yeah, we got to hit that switch to open up a path out here. And here we need to do some menuing. By the way, menus in this game are incredibly laggy, so it's gonna take me a while. It's not gonna be as impressive as it could be. But yeah, we need to take some cards and give some cards now to our friend Justin. So we're going to get Crackling, which is level 6, which is pretty nice. And our platinum card. And Sue, we got Water Shot for her. This next boss, as you can imagine, is fire, so Water Shot is gonna come in very handy. So now we need to do a couple more mixing, and this is why I farm so many cards at the start of the run also. Because for instance, now I got Crackling, and I can mix this one with one of my monster cards, and reroll until I get Mysterious question marks as a level. And what that does is it's gonna give me a random level, but I can look at the card, I can look at the border of the card, and that's gonna give me a hint. It's gonna tell me what level of card I can get. I got level 13, which is alright. I'm gonna keep this. Now I wanna power up Water Shot. No, wait, never mind. I don't wanna do this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I want to change my heal card into something else. All healer, very nice. So now I got a card that's gonna heal my entire party, which is gonna be very, very useful for the upcoming boss. So yeah, we can do a bit of puzzles in here. This game is has a lot of small puzzles and stuff. So yeah, that's the use of Pinky Throw. And I'm gonna save here because, as I said before, this is one of the scariest bosses in the game. So yeah, that's Alma up there. And that's our boy Gadwin. Gadwin just killing some fire golems, but 2 more appear, and obviously we're going to be fighting one of them. And yeah, the fire golem is one of the scariest fights in the game. All 3 hands are... all 3 parts of this boss are really aggressive, both the main body as well as both hands. So my goal is to use Crackling and hopefully kill both hands in one hit. Because if I get the body and 2 hands attacking me, I can die really quickly. So I wanna get rid of the hands as soon as I can. Oh wow, they are ganging up on Sue. Okay, so this is why I got the All Healer card, because I'm gonna need to spam this. Oh, 1 hand is alive, so I'm gonna kill it with Sue. So yeah, now I only got the actual Fire Golem to deal with. And the actual Fire Golem becomes really aggressive once he's launched. He's gonna spam quick attacks on me, so I need to just go for it. But yeah, now the fight is a lot more manageable, especially since I need to skip. Especially since there's only, well, 1 enemy attacking me instead of 3. So yeah, now we can... Basically, we got our protagonist, RPG Limit Break, spamming heals, and Justin and Sue attacking. So yeah, as long as I don't take any dumb risks, this fight should be on the bag now, but you never know. Also, AP, the resource you use to use action cards, is obviously consumed as you use cards, so sometimes you won't have enough and you are going to need to skip your turn to regain some AP. And I got another combo. This combo is not as good on this fight, but it's still some extra damage, so I'll take it. So this guy is very close to dying, and this has been a very good fight actually. Ooh, almost there, and I'm gonna try and finish this guy off with Sue. There we go. That was a very nice fight actually. So yeah, now Alma is not gonna join the party, but she's gonna come with us and give Fina an antidote. But of course, Fina is not... She's gonna try and get up, but she is not quite ready yet, so she's gonna have to sit here and wait a bit longer, which again is a bit unfortunate, but we can live with it for now. So yeah, now we can continue with our original quest, which was to get all of the 3 keys we need to go back to boring high school. I mean, education is important after all, so I can understand that. But yeah, our next destination is going to be the Sky Castle, and that's a very interesting area for a couple of reasons. One of them being that we are going to get the best character for the run in there. Let's see if anyone can guess who that character is. But yeah, also Yuki has a cell phone, which for some reason works here, so apparently there are cell phones in the Grandia universe. There's signal. There might be even internet in here, but oh well. Basically we get a phone call from our friends, so they are still around. No, it's not rap. It's not rap. But yeah, we are going to collect a few items here. That's not how you do it. That's that's better. So we got the talisman. The talisman is a really useful accessory. And also, by the way, enjoy these cutscenes are the greatest, so enjoy them. Oops. Look at this. It's beautiful. But yeah, here she is. It's our girl Milda. She is by far the best character for this run. And that's for a couple reasons. First of them is that she has really good stats. She has really good defense and physical attack power. Oh, here's another pinky fruit, by the way. And the other most important reason is that she can equip and use monster cards, so she can use enemy attacks. And that's gonna be really huge. Oh, by the way, enjoy. This is one of the best cutscenes in the game. And the music, by the way. Isn't that just beautiful? Alright, so this is the actual Sky Castle. But yeah, as I was saying before, Milda can use monster cards. And that's why she's so good, because there's some monster skills that are incredibly broken. And thanks to some clever synthesizing, we can get them really early. So that's gonna come in very handy for many bosses. So yeah, we got a couple of puzzles here to solve. Also, this song is very nice. Oh, I always forget I need to go down this set of stairs, but okay. Oh yeah, Pinky learned this skill, so he can now move obstacles around. Oh yeah, this is another important part of the run. I'm gonna have to farm a drop here, a drop from these enemies. So what I need to do is I need to use Crackling with Justin, and I'm gonna kill all of these enemies in one hit. And I did not get the drop, so I need to go back, recover, because Crackling costs a lot of AP. I need to keep doing this until I get the drop I want. That spear, okay, I got it. Second try is still very good. So we can now move on. We're gonna get a magic fruit. That's just to sell later. It's worth quite a few gold coins. Okay, the dodge, very good. So we are approaching the end of this dungeon, and of course the boss. Some more money. And we are almost at the boss, so we need to do some menuing and prepare for it. So I'm gonna give... I need to set up my cards. So let's see. Now we need to equip Milda. And... let me see, I got Dead Spear level 8, Health for level 7, that's a pretty good level. Accessories. I'm gonna give Milda the Talisman. The Talisman is really good because it blocks all... that's not the Talisman. Alright, there we go. The Talisman blocks all status ailments like confusion, sleep, paralysis. So that's very good. Now we invite Milda to the party. And she's never gonna leave the party. Alright, now we need to mix up a couple cards, and this is where the magic is gonna happen. So we gave Milda Hell Fever, which is a drop we got from the Fire Golem, and we're going to mix it with Death Spear, and we're going to get Cyber Attack. And Cyber Attack is one of the most broken attacks in this game. What do I need? Oh, and also I need to mix Resurrect with the Runner card I got. And this is gonna give me Protect, which is another extremely good card. I'll explain why they do shortly, because we got a boss fight coming up now. Did I invite Milda? Yeah, I did. Alright, so this is the next boss. The Wyvern. Shoutouts to my boy Magus. So yeah, the Wyvern does mostly physical attacks. And I made Protect, and what Protect does is it blocks all magical attacks coming my way for a short period of time. And Cyber Attack, on the other hand, what Cyber Attack does is it's a physical attack that also decreases all of the enemy stats. This includes attack power, defense, agility, all of it. So it can be very broken because there's no cap to how low the enemy stats can go, and this might give you an idea of where things might end up going. So yeah, all stats 35 down. And now I can start spamming attacks on the Wyvern. That's gonna take more and more damage the more and more I use Cyber Attack. So, I'm not sure. Ah yeah, immune to weapons. That's because of Protect, which I use. And the good thing is that as you lower the... hang on, I'm gonna protect Justin just to be safe. Oh, a level 50 combo. This is gonna be nice. Wow! That was actually really nice. I was not expecting that. But yeah, to explain a bit how Cyber Attack works, is that every time you use Cyber Attack, the higher you place it on the action meter, the more that the enemy stats are going to be lowered. There's no cap, so you can lower them all the way down to 0. And well, the way the formulas work is really simple. For instance, if you cut the enemy defense by half, it's going to take twice as much damage. And if you cut it by half again, it's going to take twice as much damage again. So if you take an enemy that has, say, 100 defense, and you cut down its defense to 1, you can guess how much damage it's going to take. The multiplier is going to be crazy. But hey, Fina finally rejoins the party. So we can go now to the next area to find the last key. And this is an area that's kind of strange because it seems as the developers forgot to add music in here. So this area is eerily silent for some reason. So yeah, we got Burn Flare, so we can use this to just wipe these encounters. And yeah, these parrots are talking about Lily. So what's Lily doing here is the question you all should be asking yourselves. I can Burn Flare. Then I can Cyber Attack. And if I get a combo, everything is going to die. Well, yeah, there's a few forced encounters here and there. But yeah, everything died. Yeah, we got some lady who's beating up some pirate. And who might she be? Yep, it's Lily. Or so she claims to be. Spoilers, by the way. So yeah, apparently Lily is doing stuff here and she's in a hurry. So we We could track her down, but apparently we need to find our friends first. That's more important. Yeah, I'm going to stop by and do a quick recover. These crystals, by the way, you can recover also in them, just like the actual Grandia crystals. So that's our boy Guido. And yeah, Guido has a ship, a little boat. And he's gonna join the party and let us use his boat, so that's very kind of him. We take a quick stop here to find another Pinky Fruit. This one is Pinky Jump, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. So we can use that, as you can imagine, to jump. We're gonna see it very soon in action. So we get some more boat action. And this is Pinky Jump. This is what we can do with it. Alright, there's an invisible platform here, and I got it, nice. So this is a very simple puzzle. And once we get up here, look who's here. It's our friends, Mizuki and other guy, whose name I forgot. Oh, yeah, Pinky here doesn't like Mizuki for some reason. So yeah, now we learn that the pirates have the final key we need, so it's time to go hunt them down. But before that, we need to do some menuing, as usual. So, let's see. So Justin, you were good, but we don't need you anymore. We're going to take your cards. As well as this one. And now Fina's back, so we can deck her up with some nice cards. So we want Crackling. No, we want Protect first. Order is not important, it's just a minor optimization. Crackling. Alright, accessories. This next boss has a small chance of confusing, so this is why I got the Confusion Charm. It prevents confusion, as you can imagine. And now, goodbye Justin, and welcome back Fina. Alright, so this is where hopefully I did not miss a single item, because now we're going to go to Guido's shop and we're going to sell everything. And the goal is to get 3k gold. I think I got everything. And that's going to let us buy 3 platinum cards after this. So yeah, I didn't miss anything, that's good. So now I want to warp back to the Lost City. And this is the pirate's hideout. I'm going to do a quick safety save. Even though this boss is not that threatening, but you never know. So my party now, both Milda and Fina have protection against confusion, but Yuhi can still be confused, so that could be a bit bad. Hopefully it's not gonna happen. Alright, so now we need to burn Flare. All of these enemies are weak to fire, which is very convenient. But yeah, apparently there was a fake Lily going around, by the way. I forgot I need to talk about the story of the game. But yeah, there was a fake Lily going around, and we're going to beat her up to rescue the actual Lily. And why there's a fake Lily going around, I have no idea. But yeah, I just killed the pirates, so now... Oh yeah, by the way, fake Lily can revive the pirates, but it's usually not a problem. As I said, all of these enemies are weak to fire, so they should be taking a couple big hits, and I don't care about enemies healing either way. There we go. Goodbye, fake Lily. So yeah, now we got the final tower key. And we can rescue the true Lily. But yeah, now we got the 3 keys that we were looking for, so we can go, so Yuhi can go back to high school. So he can continue his education. So let's go see Liete now. So Liete here is going to open up the gates to the Tower of White, which should be the path back to high school. But yeah, this is another kind of important part of the speedrun. Now I got enough money to buy 3 platinum cards, I'm gonna do so. And there's a couple cards, there's one card type I really want. I'm gonna save just in case I get horrible luck. So let's see. Oops, I had to say yes. So double shot, that's not very good. Blast rate, that's what I want. Alright, so what I'm looking for in here is a weapon card that's either axe, mace, or sword, and that's multi-target. And that's gonna be very useful for most force encounters throughout the game. Remember, platinum cards are level 50, so it's going to do max power. And especially when we get a couple new characters in our party, and a couple new accessories that are very good. Okay, so we got a bit of a puzzle here. Oh, I forgot something, hang on, oops. Gotta move this one down first. Well, this game is... Hitboxes in this game are pretty slippery. Like, if you're not perfectly lined up with stuff, you're going to just slide right by. No, that's not it, that's wrong. Don't do that. Oops. Yeah, I'm bad at this, as you can see. But yeah, we just got a really strong physical attack card that's gonna be really useful to wipe out groups of enemies. But yeah, we solved that puzzle, so that opens up this path right here. So we can finally ascend to the Tower of White. And that's it. That's gonna be it for us. It's the end of our journey. But we will never forget the friends we made along the way. That's what they say, by the way. But yeah, now we need to climb the tower. Yeah, Pinky is being really aggressive. Pinky doesn't like her. I think maybe Pinky sees her as competition. But yeah, who cares? Let's go! Oh, this song, by the way. This song. So yeah, something's wrong here. Something's wrong with Mizuki. She can't go on. But we need to hurry up to the door at the tower of the up the top of the tower. So we are going alone. Pinky's really rude. But yeah, now we are at the top of the tower. We are supposed to wait for Liete. So we just walk back and forth. And she's not here. It's been 10 seconds and no one's here. What's wrong? But oh, what's this? Oh, so apparently Mizuki had something for Shiro all along, and they wanna be together, and they wanna escape together, and leave Yuhi trapped here in Grandia Universe. And now she's glowing. So there's something weird going on, definitely. That's a top 10 betrayal if I've ever seen one. But yeah, Liete never showed up. So the door decided to open up on its own, steal our keys. And apparently we released some big scary evil into the world. Nice done, Yuhi. Yeah, now Liete says, in hindsight, I should have gone with you. Of course, Liete, you should have. But yeah, now we need to go back to the volcano for reasons I don't quite recall. I apologize. So let's go, and we're going to get another very nice character in here. Our boy Gadwin finally joins the fray. And that's very nice. We're going to see a bit of him. But yeah, now I need to, let me see, mix up some cards. So I bought a lot of platinum cards, and I'm going to feed these useless ones to Cyber Attack. Because I want Cyber Attack to also reach level 50. Double shot. Basically, I'm just gonna throw cards at Cyber Attack until it gets to level 50. When a card reaches level 50, its AP cost it's reduced by half, so that's also very convenient. So okay, Cyber Attack is level 50, which is what I wanted. And oh, I need to warp now. So I need to go to warp point. Oh, that's not it. So yeah, I don't think I mentioned this before, but there was a key back there that we did not get because these guys there were blocking our way, but they are sleeping now, so we can get the key. Can we? Of course not, because our boy, the Fire Golem, wants revenge. Except this time we got quite a nice party set up. So basically now I do have Cyber Attack at level 50. And this means that it's going to reduce enemy stats by a bigger amount. So I need to wait, tank a few hits, and now Cyber Attack is gonna do 36 stats down, that's very good. And now Crackling, Crackling did not kill anything, that's not very good. That was a bit unexpected, actually. I got a very low damage roll, but it's fine. Yuki's gonna die here. Oh, never mind. So yeah, now I'm going to... Wow! The Fire Golem survived with 29 HP. Oh, but Yuki died. And the Fire Golem goes down. So now we can get the key in here, and a new area opens up, the Ghostland, so let's go there. And in here, for some reason, Justin and Fina decide to go explore on their own and leave the party. So, who are we to judge them? But yeah, they leave the party. And here we get to see another couple of familiar faces. It's Pakon and Mr. Shang. But yeah, looks like they are up to no good in here. Alright, so in here there's a bit of a mini game. Oh, I had to say yes. Where you can get a really strong piece of equipment. I need to answer the questions in the right way. Luckily, all of the questions are in the same order, so I just need to memorize when to go one side or the other. This is 6. 6 is true, yeah. Sure. So yeah, I got all of the questions right, and I get the Satan Ring. The Satan Ring is one of many cursed pieces of equipment in this game, and it's cursed because it gives a lot of stats. This one gives plus 50 to all stats, but it's cursed, so the curse means that the wearer gets poisoned and cannot be healed, but we don't care about that, as we are about to see, so I need to do some equipping here in preparation for this next segment. So I want to put, let me see, Hellburner on you. It's not really a sequel, but it's a game based around the same universe and the same characters. So I need to, let me see. I need to put this Blast Rate. So Blast Rate is the card I was talking about, the multi-target AoE attack. I need to, oh no, never mind. So now I'm gonna take the talisman from Milda. No, don't do that. Menus are really slow in this game, by the way. I think I mentioned this already. And they're really non-responsive at times. So, as I mentioned before, the Satan Ring is cursed and it gives you a lot of bad status ailments. However, equipping a talisman alongside it is going to cancel all of these side effects, so you are going to only get the good parts. And as I said, the Satan Ring gives a lot to your stats. It gives plus 50 to all stats, which is very good. And if you combine that with Gadwin, who already has a very high attack stat, you can do lots of nice things with Blast Rate. Like this. So there's a couple of force encounters here. You need to hit a couple switches to open up a path somewhere else. And we're just going to Blast Rate everything into oblivion. That guy usually survives. But it's okay, he's gonna die in one hit from now. Ooh, and I got Meteor Strike. So Meteor Strike is a card that I'm going to be using later. And getting it here saves like 2 seconds, so yay, more free time saves. Oh, I forgot, oops. You don't wanna go through this screen yet because you triggered that cutscene. So you lose a bit of... I lost those 2 seconds, I'm sorry. So you can just spam Blast Rate to get rid of all of these random encounters in one turn, essentially. Which is really convenient for all of the force encounters that you're going to have to go through. Oops, up here. So, who do we have here? What is that thing? That looks like a ghost. Which is fitting because this is the ghost land. And yeah, that's Rap's ghost. But yeah, no, don't worry, Rap is not dead. What happened? We are going to find out right now. So, Pakon has a staff that can remove one's soul from its body. And yeah, he used it on Justin and kidnapped Fina. And now they are on the run. Yeah, now we get Justin back. Not that we care, we are not going to be using Justin anymore. But yeah, now we can move on with the speed game. Man, I cannot believe his household name, Big Pom Balls, on chat. So yeah, we got a couple items, and we get here another Pinky Fruit, Pinky Attack, and this is used to break some walls. And as you can imagine, we're going to be using that really soon. Right, so now we can go to the graveyard, push this boulder, and get an item, a magical charm. The magical charm prevents an status ailment that's called magical block, which prevents me from using magic, so that's gonna come in very handy as well, very shortly, for a couple strats I do in the endgame. But yeah, Rap can smell his body, so we can break this wall using our newly acquired Pinky attack skill and find Rap's body. So yeah, Rap's back. Rap's back on the fray. This is Grandia Paratroopers. But yeah, that's, again, Pakan. And, of course, he wants to marry Fina, and we need to stop that. I'm gonna do a quick safety save. That's a nice thing about Game Boy Color games, that you usually can save anywhere. But yeah, we get another boss fight, as you can imagine, with both Pakong and Chang. But we got a very good attack here in Blast Raid, so we are just going to essentially spam Blast Raid non-stop, as well as Cyber Attack to lower the stats of both Pakong and Chang. Chang especially, can be really dangerous. He has a very high attack stat, so he can hit really hard, as you can see. So at the start we need to just do the usual. Spam heals with Yuhi, spam Blast Raid with Gadwin, and spam Cyber Attack with Milda. That's it, essentially. But yeah, as you remember, Cyber Attack lowers all of the enemy stats, and this includes attack powers, so that means that once we start applying Cyber Attack to the enemies, they are also going to become a lot less threatening because their attack power is going to be lowered. I'm going to Hellburner with you. So the idea is we want to lower the defense of both of these guys so we can finish them off with one Blast Raid, hopefully. Oh, that was a really good fight. That's perfect. That's how that fight is supposed to go. That was really good. But yeah, there's Fina. She breaks free, and she's finally back. But yeah, Fina tells us that she overheard our ex-former friends that were plotting against us. And apparently Pakon was working for Shiro up here. And yeah, he doesn't care. He wants to live with Mizuki and leave poor Yuhi behind. And that's really mean. So yeah, once again, a top 10 betrayal, if I've ever seen one. Our friends want to leave us behind. Our so-called friends. And yeah, Yuhi's really upset and he's being really rude. So annoying, leave me alone. That's so rude. Poor Pinky has nothing to do with this. You don't need to be rude to poor Pinky. But yeah, apparently Mizuki might have been possessed by the evil bad guy we released before, if you remember, whose name is Golgan. And yeah, he's the bad guy. But yeah, now a new place opened up, and this is the World's Edge. This is one of my favorite areas. The music is good, and there's some cool stuff in here. So first thing we need to do is come all the way here and talk to this snowman and threaten to melt him if he doesn't cooperate. And yeah, that's Puffy melting this snowman in cold blood. Nah, just kidding, he is just melting its driveway. So now this snowman is going to give us the pickaxe, and we can use this to dig up some holes in the ground. So now we can go and dig up a couple stuff. Well, just one item really. So we go all the way around. And there's this sled, and we are going to dig up some sled parts. And if we talk to this guy, this snowman, he tells us that the sled is broken, but we just dig up the parts to repair it. So now we can play the minigame, the best minigame in this. And hopefully I can get it right. So I need to slow down. Go, 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 go! There we go, very nice. Oh yeah, this is a cool song by the way, as well as the introduction of Lynn and Mullen. Lynn and Mullen, as well as many other characters, are optional in this game by the way. We can get a lot of them, but many of them are pretty hard to get, especially Lynn and Mullen are the last characters you can get in the game, and obviously we're not gonna do that in this run. This run is just any percent, so we're going to just beat the game as fast as possible. However, I did came up with a category called All Characters, which does get all characters, and it is a 2.5 long run by now, 2.5 hours long. Just in case you are interested in ever playing this game, or running this game or whatever. Oh, don't do that. So yeah, this dungeon is usually really big and cryptic, but if we know what switches to hit, then we know the path straight to the boss. Yeah, I will, Lord Austin, don't worry. But yeah, that was Gadwin's final fight. We're going to replace him very soon, and we're going to get our final setup for the endgame. And we're very close. We got this one and one more dungeon to go. This game is really short. I mean, that's common in Game Boy RPGs, I guess. Oh, I did not get that. You can get into this platform right away if you are fast enough. Otherwise, you have to wait, of course. Right, don't go up. Oh, that was very close. So now we get the light rope, which is a very good piece of equipment. That is not cursed, which is very good. So we can use something else on it. Alright, and it's time to do our final big menuing here. I need to put up some cards on you. So I want you to have Meteor Strike. And that's it. So Fina's gonna join back the party, so we need to deck her up again. No weapon actions, I need magic actions. So I'm gonna give her all healer. She's gonna be our new healer now. I need Protect Burn Flare, you got both. Oh wait, I'm gonna give you the level 50 Burn Flare actually. I kept that for this. And now Gadwin. Yeah, Gadwin, you were good, but... Oh wait, I need to actually replace this. And we're going to give that level 50 card to Milda, and Milda's going to be our main damage dealer. Now we need to set up our accessories. Where's Fina? You're up here. So I'm going to give Fina the light rope that gives 50 magic attack and magic defense, which is very good. And the magical charm that prevents magic blocks, so she will always be able to cast magic no matter what. And now, Gadwin, I'm gonna take your stuff. Dragons. Yeah, I mentioned the combo of Satan Ring and Talisman, and we are going to put this on Milda again. So yeah, Milda's gonna have crazy high stats and it's going to be immune to everything. So that's really good. So Milda can freely spam cyber attacks without fear of being cancelled or paralyzed or confused or whatever. So yeah, that's our final party. Yuhi, we cannot kick Yuhi out of the party yet, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to recover, going to mix up a few more cards. So if we mix Yuhi Slash with Fire Dragon Cat we got from Gadwin, we get Cancel Sword. And in this game you can also cancel attacks, by the way, and that's can be very useful. And I need to mix another card here. I mix Meteor Strike with a monster card to get Bang. And what Bang does is... I'm not gonna use it yet, I'm gonna play it later actually. So yeah, we are ready for the next boss fight. So yeah, apparently this guy's possessed. The Massacre Machine. You might have seen this guy before. So yeah, the Massacre Machine, as you can imagine, has extremely strong physical attacks. And Fina's physical defense is awfully low, so we need to use Protect on her right away to make her immune to all physical attacks, which, as you can imagine, comes in very handy. And now, Cancel Sword. I put Cancel Sword on Yuhi to cancel the Massacre Machine. The fun thing is that... I'm going to protect this guy. The fun thing is that Cancel Sword has a 50 chance to cancel. But in this game, and this is something I forgot to mention before, by the way, in this game, whenever you place an action card on a number on the bar that's 4 or higher, you're going to get an additional side effect. And for sword cards, that additional effect is a cancel effect. And that's really convenient, because it means I get 2 rolls essentially to cancel attacks. So that gives me like a 75% chance to cancel an attack, which is really good. I need to cancel you again. So yeah, this enemy should be down to 1 magical defense. So I'm gonna fire off 1 Burn Flare with Fina and see what happens. That's a big hit. I don't know if you saw that, but I just did like 25k to a boss that has like 1000 HP. But yeah, this is the big reveal where it is actually confirmed that Kulgan, the bad guy, is possessing Mizuki all along. But what's this? It's Rap. And what is Rap doing? So Rap just made a deal with Kulgan to leave and escape and and leave us stranding. Can you believe Rap would do such a thing? Because I sure can. Freaking Rap, dude. But yeah, now finally we get another very good character. Liete joins the team. Honestly, in this run, any percent, it's not really worth it to swap characters around. But however, oh by the way, cool song coming up. However, in an all characters run, Liete becomes the most important character in the party. She comes up with really high magic levels, so that's really big. But since we only got 1 dungeon left, it's not really worth it to do a bunch of extra menuing to set up Liete. So let's just keep going with our party. It has been working up quite nicely so far. Don't fix it if it ain't broken. But yeah, this is the final dungeon. We got a couple more bosses here. This is, once again, as you can imagine, a very big maze-like dungeon. However, by knowing where to go, it's made really short. We need to go all the way around to hit this switch to lower that one door over there. And then we can warp back to the start and take this other path. So there's a bit of a gimmick in this dungeon where later on there's going to be some blocks blocking our path. And we need to place some panels next to them to make them go away. And yeah, there's one panel that's broken, so we need to repair it, but that's really easy, so it should not be a big deal. So we also got a couple more force encounters, but luckily we got some pretty strong cards to make quick work of them. So Blast Raid. There we go. These are endgame enemies, by the way. We just wipe the floor with them. So yeah, the funny thing is that even though this area has this puzzle with panels, almost all of the panels are right here. So where's the puzzle? You just need to go around and collect them all. The only thing that's somewhere else is the piece of the fourth panel that we just got, and here's the other part. Oops. So yeah, nice puzzle. Yeah, now we can come up here, recover, and warp to the start. Because right here there's a machine that can apparently fix things. But the only thing we can fix in this game is this broken panel we got. Other than that, this machine is completely useless. So now we can go back to the tower. We're going to get this final panel here. And the idea is that you need to add two panels that the numbers in them add up to the number on the block. So this is a very simple puzzle. 1 plus 6 is 7. I'm good at math. Sorry, this game is no mathless. So I put a 2 here, a 3 here, and that's 5. So like this. This fight is a bit tricky in the sense that I need good damage rolls if I want to kill everything in one hit. And I also need a combo that I did not get. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, that was decently fast still, so I'll take that. Right, there's one boss coming up. Not the last one, but I will do a safety save, because there is a very small chance I can get owned by this guy. If this boss decides to focus fire on Fina before she can do her thing, then that's really bad. But yeah, now we are going to see one of the last cards I made, which is Bang. And what Bang does is it applies magic block on everyone, both my party and the enemies. And you might be thinking, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to block magic on your party? Well, that's the catch. In my party, I got 2 party members that are immune to magic block. I got Milda with a talisman that prevents it, and I also got the magic charm I got earlier, and I put that on Fina, so Fina is also immune to magic block. So when I use the skill, what it does is it blocks magic on... Well, the actual body of the serpent is immune, but both hands get blocked, so they cannot cast any magic, which is very nice because they can cast some really scary spells. They got Gut Sap, Sap, all of that. So that's very good news for us. We can set up in peace. And this is a very nice strat, I gotta say. So I guess, oops, cyber attack you. Oh, but yeah, the enemies can also cancel me. So I just got cancelled there by one of the hands, because the hands can still use. Goodbye, Yuhi. The hands can still use physical attacks, obviously, when they are magic block. And yeah, it doesn't last forever, so now the hands can use magic again. But hopefully I'm all set up to kill the serpent in one hit. There we go, very nice. We're almost there, by the way. We got like 4 more minutes on the run, assuming nothing terrible happens. So we got 2 panels, and what a coincidence, they are just the panels we need to break through that final puzzle there. So one final recovery here. And let's go. Look at that bunch of traitors. Freaking rap. And now he runs away, of course. Can you believe Rap is a bad guy in here? I sure can. But yeah, this is where Golgan reveals himself. So basically he was using Mizuki to regain its former body. But yeah, apparently we misjudged Rap. Apparently he was in here to stop, to track down Gulgan and to stop him from fully powering up. So thank you, Rap. Now you can step aside so we can defeat this boss. And you all know what we're going to do here. The same thing we have been doing on every single fight. Cyber attack spam. Protect Fina. This guy has extremely high stats, by the way. One physical attack from this guy on Fina could easily kill her. Oh, I need to ban. I need to block magic. So having Protect up on Fina as soon as possible is really important. Otherwise she is gonna die in 2 hits. I'm going to protect RP limit break as well. Protect our precious Marathon channel. And yeah, now Yuhi's role is to spam Cancel Sword on actual Gulgan. And as I mentioned, this is gonna keep the main body on check, so we can spam Cyber Attack. And we can throw a heal up, why not? Oh, I miscalculated. So yeah, the hands are trying to cast Dragon Sap, heal, all healer, and stuff like that. Okay, I need to protect Finn again. I'm gonna play it really safe, honestly. I need to block magic again. All magic effects only last for a certain amount of turns, so you need to keep an eye on them, so you can reapply them if needed. We are almost done, by the way. This guy's defense is almost 1, so we just need one quick cyber attack. And then finish it off with Burn Flare. And Yuhi, you can do whatever you want. I don't mind. So let's see some big numbers. Give me some big numbers. That's big enough. And time. So that's it. So yeah, that's Grandia Paratroopers. Now we finally defeated the Great Evil. And we saved the world. Woohoo! So yeah, that was a good run. Yeah, I got a 116. That's a very decent time for a marathon run, honestly. I had good luck throughout the run. Obviously playing on the English version with the English patch loses like a minute and a half to text, but it's fine. It's still a good run. A run I hope you all enjoyed. I know this is a very unconventional game to watch, especially if you have never played it before. It can be really hard to follow. But fortunately I explained things in a good way. No, not 30, I got a 116. No, not a 111. No, this was not world record. But yeah, we are finally back. We can continue our education and become a successful member of society. We can graduate high school at last. So that's very good. Congrats, Yuhi. You will be educated. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm not sure if we are good to go. I can keep showing the credits. They are nice, I guess. Quick. But yeah, for our final plot twist before I leave, it turns out that Shiro left a letter for Mizuki where he confessed to her, and he left school. So that's a bittersweet ending. Poor guy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Chibi is ready, so uh, if I get a chance, I'm gonna say quickly my goodbyes. Again, this is a very fun game to run. This is a very fun game to play. I'm glad we could get this Grandia marathon going, and I'm glad I could play this game personally. Again, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all had fun with this run. I try to do good commentary so you could all follow what was happening. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. That's all that matters in the end. So yep, that's gonna be it for me. There's Grandia 2 coming up right now, so stick around everyone.